got a laptop no more.
Oh, all right, so we live, right? But let me cue the intro because I lost it. I lost the intro because we restarted vibes and stuff. Let me give me a second to
I didn't know
find.
it was live.
Yeah, we live, man. My bad. 'Cause I did it out of order. I did it out of order. Let me find Knicks freestyle, Knicks after party. Bim, here we go.
Salute to our Blorange Tears fan. What it do? It's your man Subliminal 209. We got Uncle Freezie, the Chief Rocker, number one Chief Rocker in Knicks
Chief
universe.
Rocker, Chief
Man.
Rocker, Chief
Man, it's a
Rocker.
pleasure, Unc. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. You
What's
know,
good,
my
boss?
my other co-host, Kelly Goat, will be joining us shortly. But in the meantime, we got the number one Chief Rocker. How was your holidays, Unc? You have a good Christmas?
Yeah, man, it was
Good.
good, man. Got a lot of dope gifts. People showing mad love to your mans, and you know what I'm saying. Got the chance to get to give give out some stuff too. Yo, do we have somebody backstage? Backstage under Bim!
We got the Kelly
The
Goat.
Cully Goat is in the building.
Bam, bam, bam. Late as usual. It's all good though. We late too though. We late too though, y'all.
Yeah,
So yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. I mean, Christmas was cool for us too. We was in Universal Studios and I was chilling in line watching our Knicks lose to the 76ers. But that Mai Tai waiting in line helped a little bit. Helped ease the
Yeah,
pain. Helped
yeah.
ease the pain a little bit.
Help ease the pain.
Yeah, while we was waiting for that Jurassic Park ride. But
Yeah,
I just
man.
want to, tell everybody Happy New Year, 2023.
Them.
Your boy's been gone for 2 weeks, but we back. It's a new
We
year, man. I ain't going nowhere till March 20th, till spring break. Then I'm gonna go head out to Acapulco, Mexico, and I'll be gone out there. You know how us young kids are. We got to go to spring break. You know what
spring break.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Where to be popping out there. So yeah,
Yeah,
but in the
man.
meantime, though, man, like I said before, I ain't gonna be too high on this team and too low on this team. Right now, we in the sixth seed. We 21 and 18. We
Right.
won our last three. We lost five before that, and then won eight before that. So it's like it's that roller coaster of a
Roller
ride.
coaster.
I was gonna say that roller coaster of a ride. I just don't know what this team is right now, but I do see some nice little sparks off the bench. Now they starting. You know what I mean? Now we
Yeah.
got IQ. A lot of questions are answered about my guy IQ. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling everybody, don't sleep on IQ. There's a reason why he's my favorite Nick, because he is a straight student of the game. You know what I mean? He'll figure things out. They kept saying, is he a point guard? Is he a shooting guard? Is he better being a microwave scorer off the bench? But guess what, y'all? He could do all three of those things. Whatever
Them.
you need him to do. You know what I'm saying? You need him to be a microwave scorer off the bench. Boom.
Boom.
Automatic right there. You need him to play off the ball. Got you. You need
Them.
Brunson's hurt. You need him to start.
Them.
Did that, done that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's playing major minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like he had what 46 minutes last game. Uh 43 minutes, 43 minutes, 36 minutes, and then like 51 against the Mavs, but that was the overtime game. But still, he's
Right.
showing that he's willing to take on whatever responsibilities they're giving him, what
Right.
how many minutes he's willing, they willing to put him out there, whatever role they need him to do. They need him to be a facilitator. You know what I'm saying? He out there facilitating because right now, these last 5 games, he's been averaging 21.2 points a game, 7.4 assists, and 5.6 boards.
Them. Them.
Man,
All of it.
that kind of looked like RJ numbers out there though, without RJ.
All
And
of
what
that.
have,
That he said.
and what have we been saying though? Like we need to surround Brunson, what defenders, you know what I'm saying? We
Right.
don't have the length on the team, you know what I'm saying? We don't have
Right.
the 6'8", 7 foot wingspan type guys. But what we do have is that grittiness. You feel me? IQ brings that grittiness. Grimes brings that grittiness. They also space the floor, you know what I'm saying, to
Right.
let these guys operate. You
Right.
feel me? So it's like right now, I'm liking what we have. We're finally able to see what these guys are capable of doing with minutes. So is it a fool's gold? Is it gonna be one of those seasons where it's the almighty 4 seed again, and we go in there a little short-handed and play against these teams that just have too many weapons? And if that's the case, okay. But right now we have so many guys on the bench that are just rotting away. Cam, is he gonna get traded? He's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Was D Rose gonna get traded? He's supposed to. I mean, like
Yeah.
iHeart is iHeart a trade candidate? I think so. I mean,
I think so. Get his man.
because of the way
Right.
we have Tom Thibodeau, man, he's a 1990s coach. He's
Right.
defensive minded coach first. You know what I'm saying? Like he loves rim protection. We got Mitchell Robinson there. We saw what happened last game when Mitch got in foul trouble. He went in there with Sims, and Sims was out there being physical with Collins, pushing him out the paint. Man,
Right.
everybody knows I hard don't push nobody out the paint. Matter of fact, he's the one getting pushed out the paint. You know what I'm saying? So if nothing else, you know what I'm saying, you're still gonna have that defense, that guy who's gonna box people out, get those boards,
Right.
attempt to block a shot. You know what I mean? He's not that render defender that Mr. Robinson is though, but he ain't no slouch either though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So all I'm saying, if you're not gonna utilize these guys to their strengths, just get rid of them. You only got a 9-man rotation anyways. Go ahead and collect as many assets as you can, and let's go
Right.
into this draft and let's draft somebody this year, please. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the deepest drafts. Let's draft somebody. You feel me? What's good, Kelly? Happy New Year. What it do, my guy? Salute. And salute to the chat.
Salute to the chat. Salute to the GOAT.
I'm on my
Salute to
phone
the
right
GOAT.
now, so I can't.
Cully, you muted, boss.
Happy New Year and pray for me, man. Salute, salute,
Happy
salute.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank
Happy
you,
New Year, man.
you and Unc.
We're
Salute to
gonna
you.
we're gonna pray for Cully to be in good spirits.
Thank you, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Be in good spirits, man. You know.
The Lord is gonna hear my prayers tonight, Kelly. I'm gonna let him know my man's Kelly need a few prayers headed towards his direction. Can I get an
Well,
amen?
well,
I got you, Kelly. I got you.
yep, yep.
Nah, thank you, man. I'm thankful for being alive. I'm thankful to rock out. And last year I wasn't doing as good as I am this year, so I'm thankful.
Right, right, right.
So I'm thankful.
Man, man, no doubt, no doubt.
What's our record right now?
21 and
21
18.
and 21 and 18.
21 and 18. Okay, so we
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
above 500. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
We play the Raptors tomorrow and the Bucks after. Ooh.
Yeah. So that's the way I feel about
And
it.
and
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got my mental and emotional energy up. Right? I got my mental and emotional energy up. Right? Not just because of that, but I'm feeling good about the Knicks, but about life in general, understanding how fortunate I am with a lot of stuff. Man, got company, got people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, like the pandemic season, the whatever season that was, whatever we want to call it, the COVID season, whatever we want to call it, yo, it kind of had me down a little bit because say I couldn't see my people. If you from the city, you know how it is when you can't go out and be like around people and all that stuff, man. the Knicks kind of helped me get through it, and so did Blorange Tears. You know what I'm saying? This right here, like the social networking thing, kind of helped me get through that thing, man. And then now that we coming off a bad season, you know what I'm saying? The people that was there with me through the good season are here with me through this season, right? And the Knicks are looking like they can potentially be something special if things go right. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I feel like I'm in a good place. And then the Cully Goat did a Christmas song, bro. I rocked it all Christmas holiday.
I did too. I was in the diesel, just knocking it, just like just hyped, just doing all my deliveries right before, you know what I'm saying, Christmas break.
The red and the green on your TV screen. Yo, that was fire. When I heard that, I was like, yo, that was fire. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Oh, AD over in the comments. Thank you, AD. Shout out to Old School Knicks. Is it Knicks freestyle or Old School Knicks?
Yeah, man.
Which one the AD be on?
School. It's old school.
Oh, he on
old school on Sundays.
Old school on Sundays, okay. Because I watch the shows. I forget which ones. I see Keith. I see GI on here. So salute to them. Salute to everyone in the chat. You know what I
mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm saying.
Freezie the Podfather. He's on here every day. Don't matter the hours.
Man, I was so sick, man, Cully. I was so not sick. I was just like week earlier. Like, Cully, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know how you have like the lifestyle change? You know how like, and when I say lifestyle change, I mean in a sense where it's like, you know, it's not like you hit the Powerball. It's just like you try to do something different. Like you know how you change jobs or something, and things just be different for a little stretch of time or whatever. Like I'm kind of like in one of them things. Like I'm trying to get back into weightlifting, but I'm trying to get my diet right. No sugar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Today I was so weak all day. Like I'm alert and everything, right? But bro, I was so weak all day. That's why I sent the thumbnail late. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all got everything up mad late and all that stuff. So I was like, man, what's going on, man? And I'm looking over at the closet and I see the jacket that I got for Christmas, the dopest Christmas present that I got. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta show the people.
Don't play, bro. Fire, bro. Don't play. Fire. This fire, bro. Don't play. This joint fire.
Whoever got you that jacket, man, must really love you.
Whoever got me this joint, man. Whoever got me this joint, they really love me, man. They really love me, and I love. But I loved them first. I loved them first before they even knew. When I picked them out the crowd, I was like, yeah, I love that one right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Salute to whoever got you that jacket. That's clean, man.
Whoever got that, bro. Whoever got me that really can read a room. They really know what's going on. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like, man, we got the Raptors coming up soon, and that's a good little matchup though, because there's a controversy going on with that last, spot. Should Julius Randle get that spot? Should Spicy P get that spot? Man, they should just go at it and see whoever gets the better game. You know what I'm saying? Deserves it, because he got the best of us last time. And I think Julius Randle should take that personal.
Best man win, bro.
Yep, best man win. Just toe to toe, blow for blow, like Riddick Bowe. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm not too worried about that one. We always match up good against the Bucks, anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
you said what about the Bucks?
We match up good against them.
You think so?
Yeah.
Back?
Yeah, we don't always win, but we match up good against them. Definitely.
Give them a fight for the money.
Sometimes we do. Salute, Adam. Sometimes we do. I don't know. Salute, Scissor. I don't know. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't. So maybe we will tomorrow. Will we play them Saturday, Sunday? I know we play the Raptors
Sunday.
first.
I think Sunday.
So play them Sunday.
Yeah.
So the Bucks are they're a good team. We'll see what's up Sunday.
Yeah, man.
But we're clicking on all cylinders as far as defense tenacity. You know what I'm saying? And with IQ and Grimes taking that pressure off of Brunson, it just gives him all that room to operate. You know what I'm saying? Gives him more energy on the offense. It gives him that spacing to kick out to Grimes in the corner for them trays. You know what I'm saying? And then he's just super decisive whether he's gonna pop it or he's just gonna take that quick first step and get all the way to the cut with a nice little up and under reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good at finishing at the cut. You feel me? He's good at like not wasting any time and just getting to his move. And same thing with IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like whether he takes that little floater, well, he pulls up and hits that tray, and he's not, dribbling the air out of the ball. They're starting to figure it out. I'm not sure if RJ's back, but y'all saw Obi was back, and they wasn't even ready to put him into the rotation. They're like, nah,
Yeah,
sit this out. You know what I mean? I heard
chill
something like
out.
he gonna practice. He gonna practice with Winchester today. That's it.
Westchester, yeah,
Westchester, yeah.
Westchester. Out there with
Yeah.
Cully at.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Southern Queens. That's Northern Queens. I mean, I'm sorry, that's Northern New York.
That's no. That's no. No. Not, no.
Westchester.
I thought you was in. I thought you was in. The name is on the tip of my tongue. Out there with Heavy D in them at. Oh God, with Puffy and them from Mary J. Blige and them from. Not the Bronx. What's north of the Bronx?
Yonkers, Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon. Yeah. Money in Mount Vernon. I thought you was out that way. My bad.
Nah, man, I'm in Queens, man.
Yeah. Queens get the money. Are you out there in my neighborhood? Out there in Inwood, Far Rock?
I'm close to it.
Okay.
I'm
Yo,
close.
you my neighbor. You don't even speak. What kind?
You're not.
What kind of neighbor are you, Brad? What kind of? I know you working for a job, and I know them lady chase you well, right? But yo, you can speak. You can when you see Uncle Freezie, you can.
You're not out here, Freezie.
I can't even get that.
You're not out here, man.
So I know the lady chase you well, right? But listen, you can't even acknowledge it.
I can't even. You're not out here.
Yeah, I know. I'm messing around. I'm messing around with everybody. No, I can't afford $3,100 a month for rent, bro. I just can't. That's why I'm not out there. I just can't, bro. And I love New York, bro. I love New York, bro.
You're a Jersey. You like Joe Budden, man.
Yeah, I can't help it. But my people are from. My aunties and them are from a place called East New York, Brooklyn. Like my mom's and them first cousins are from a place called East New York, Brooklyn. And so we got family like all over the place. They're like my second cousins. You know what I'm saying? And my uncles and them, my grandmother's brothers, Uncle Matthew, Uncle Robert, and all of them, they lived in a place called Inwood, and they also lived out on an island in a place called Central something. I can't remember what it is.
Central Iceland.
Yeah. So
I lived there.
Yeah. So, but yeah, them my people, and I used to visit there a lot. But y'all know my heart is in the Bronx because I used to spend the summer in the Bronx, New York, with my grandfather, Pee Wee.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm from Jersey, but I have roots all over certain places in New York. Maybe not places like Staten Island and places. I don't even know. Yo, have you ever met somebody from Staten Island?
Who?
Staten Island, New Rochelle, Staten Island, out that way.
I know where it's at. I know how to get there.
I'm saying, you know people from there though.
I mean, I went to school with a good friend of mine. He went to school with me, but he ended up moving to New Rochelle, but not really from there.
Right.
Julian Blum. I don't know if Julian Blum is watching. Shout out to Julian Blum. He's from up there too. He lives in Connecticut now.
Okay.
He's from up there. He's from Mount Vernon, the Yonkers area.
Right.
He's from over there.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but I don't know anybody from there per se. I know Diddy. P. Diddy's from Mount Vernon.
And for those of y'all that's not from the area that don't know it, it's basically like right. I thought they was attached. I thought they was attached to like the Bronx.
They're above the Bronx, so you go. They're north.
They north of the Bronx, right?
Yeah, but it's all New York. That's why I don't have no problem with it. But you know, a lot of people from New York are territorial, but I'm not territorial. You're from New York. You're from New York. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I'm not territorial either, because
Right.
when I grew up in Jersey City, which I'm from New Jersey, and I claim Jersey. Jersey is my heart, right? I ain't
Right.
claiming no other place. But when I live in Jersey, I'm closer to Madison Square Garden than people in Queens. You know what I'm saying? Because
No,
I hit this Holland Tunnel, like the Holland Tunnel in that background that y'all see. You know what I'm saying? I hit the Holland Tunnel, bro. I'm right. It's like 15 minutes for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, it's straight into heart. Yo, sub. It's like yo, you got traffic on the Jersey City side, but as soon as you see the light at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel, that's so damn cliche. But anyway, as soon as you start seeing the sun or the lights of New York City, bro, you run straight into traffic, bro. I mean, world class, out of your mind traffic, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it is what it is. Let's chop it up. About these Knicks, bro. Julius Randle is an all-star, man. In my
you know me,
opinion.
I've always been, riding with Julius Randle through the ups and downs. I didn't want to trade him. You know what I'm saying? Now he's having a bounce back year. We said wait till he gets a point guard. You know what I mean? He's getting his head straight, screwed on right. And I mean, he's gonna have a little game here and there where he gets thrown off his game and get kicked out or whatever. But just as long as he gets that fixed right now, not later on during playoffs or whatnot. But I mean, he's performing. He actually hit a buzzer beater last game too, like
Yeah, in
a
the
little
third
step back
quarter.
buzzer beater. Yeah, a little step back buzzer beater. I was like, okay, it's about time you knock one down. You feel me?
Okay.
But it just seems like he
No, man, I'm
seems
happy
like good.
for him.
But
The attention's not on him this year, so I'm very happy for him. He's
I think
playing
that's a good thing, though.
better than his best year, his most improved year. So I'm happy for him. He doesn't have that pressure on him. I can't really say nothing bad about him. I'm very happy for him. The fans are on his side again, and that's good. That's good for Randall.
Hey, and his minutes are down.
Are they?
Yeah.
No, I thought they were the same. But
Yeah. So the COVID year, he played 36.7 minutes.
mm-hmm.
Last year, he played 35.3 minutes. This year, he's playing 35.1 minutes. So they're about the same. They're about the same.
I'm
Yeah,
laughing nobody from this. No, I mean, yeah, they're about the same. So
they're about the same. Yeah.
So they're down by like
It don't.
maybe one substitution.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him, man. He gets to breathe. He doesn't have that NY pressure on him. You know what I mean? So I'm happy for him. So
Yeah,
you know,
man.
I'm
and he
happy.
has someone to take over the interviews too, though, because JB is well spoken. You know what I'm saying? He knows what the right things to say during
Yeah.
those interviews and takes that pressure off of Julius as well. Julius seems like he's a little short with his answers still. Like, yeah, I messed up. Okay.
He terrible. He terrible interviewing when he can I do my Julius Randle interview real quick before I slide to the side? I'm gonna slide to the side, but this is me being Julius Randle after a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
We do tips after a loss.
Yeah. We just gotta get our energy up, man. I mean, yeah, well, Julius, what about that 3-pointer you took in the third quarter with 22 seconds left on the shot clock and you had 3 people on you? I just felt like you got to read the game. You got to take the plays that's there. That's Randall. You like Randall? Come on, can you look at a camera, man? All right, so hey y'all, so I'm
over there tweeting.
Yeah, yeah. He over there looking at his DMs. You know what I'm saying? But let
Mm-hmm.
me. I'm a slide to the side because I gotta do. I'm gonna do this Mets it up pilot thing just real quick and then to see how all of that go. But I'll be back, y'all. All right,
All right.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
All right, no problem.
All
Um,
right. Well, how you feel? How you feeling about this unit we have right now with IQ? You know what I'm
um,
saying? Grimes.
I like the
Is
unit,
it
man.
sustainable? Is it sustainable?
It's sustainable if you use the entire team. I'm not with the whole 9 man rotation BS. I'm not with that crap. It's not sustainable,
Really?
especially
Really? So who would you add into the rotation then?
nobody. I would just utilize the whole team. That's what good coaches do. You use what you have. I'm not with the whole. It's good for chemistry, but it's not sustainable if you're gonna play them 40 minutes. And this, look how early it is in the season. It's January, but you have February, March, April. We're not guaranteed. We haven't been that good to be guaranteed a playoff seed every year. So it's not sustainable to me. Maybe to Knicks fans that think we're the best, maybe it's sustainable to them. But I know talent around the NBA. I mean, but me, it's cool. The wins are cool, but I would love if we use the whole team. I'm not with trading anybody, honestly. Let's stay what we got. We don't let other teams that got their star players on the trade block. They're on the trade block for a reason. Well, let me not say for a reason because one team's trash is another team's treasure. Zach
Mm-hmm.
Levine. I'm sure he's being shopped. DeMar DeRozan might be shopped. Shea might be shopped. I don't think Shea is shopped. I think just Knicks fans want him. I think that Knicks fans want to just
Well, yeah. Let's slow down and talk about a little bit of those things though. So, are you on the DeRozan, you know,
no.
train? Or do you, yeah? Because like, don't get me wrong, he moves the needle, but very limited. Like, so we're the sixth seed. So what do we get? The fourth seed? You know what I mean? And what does that do? And what is the cost for it? So that's kind of what I'm getting right now. We can still get the fifth seed with what we have right now because we have Tibbs as a coach, and Tibbs is that defensive minded coach right now. And he's squeezing as much as he can out of Grimes, IQ, you know what I'm saying, and Sims. Right now, like that's why those guys are flourishing in this system because those are their strengths right now, you know what I'm saying, and it spreads the floor. It kind of reminds me of when we had Reggie Bullock, you know what I'm saying, and Peyton, you feel me? Alfred Payton. And that's why, that team did so good. But now we have not only can they Grimes can shoot the three, but he can take it off the bounce and so can IQ. That's what makes me nervous is when RJ gets back. Like I've been saying it for a minute, just let RJ go back to the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like not go back to the bench, but go to the bench right now, let him run the second unit. You know what I mean? Because right now there's too many with him there. There's too many ball dominant players with him, Brunson and Julius, and the other two guys with IQ and Grimes. They don't really need the rock in their hand. They can just play. I'm saying just whatever's open, they go ahead and get those open shots or get to the rack. But they don't need to take. You know what I mean? They don't need to just dribble the ball around. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of
Mhm.
what RJ does. You feel me? And I think those guys are better finishers than RJ himself. So and better defenders than RJ as well. So I kind of don't want to mess that up, but it's not going to happen. We all know since RJ goes back, he's going to hop back into the starting unit, um, unfortunately. But I'm not trying to make a minimal move like that as far as trade, unless we're trading guys to get more assets. I'm not trying to give up assets to just for a guy that barely moves the needle. Now, as far as Levine, how do you feel about Levine?
I like Lamine. However, I don't feel he's a Tibbs guy. I like him a lot. Athletic, can score. He's a volume scorer, but might need to change the scenery. Very good scorer, but I don't think he's a Tibbs guy. I think that the Knicks even looking at him is desperation. They missed out on
Right.
Mitchell, so
Yeah.
now they want to get whoever they can to save the season. We're not Knicks fans aren't stupid, but that's just I don't know. I'd rather just ride what we have. Um,
But making the playoffs gives Tibbs another year. You know what I mean? Like he's off the hot seat. The hot seat is no longer hot anymore. It's You know what I mean?
That's the.
So my if
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to say like so if he's not on the hot seat no more, might as well bring in guys that are going to flourish under his system. Quit bringing in guys that the front office. Okay, this we want this guy. We're going to bring him in, but Tibbs ain't going to play him. Cam. You know what I mean? Like bring guys that are going to play. Give him his guys if he's going to be here. That's all I'm saying. And if you don't feel like Levine is his guy, then don't bring in somebody like that. You know what I mean? Because yeah, he can score. Yeah, he's another guy that take guys off the bounce. You know what I'm saying? Create his own shot. Don't get me wrong. We need that, but when we also need guys that can stop. You know what I mean? Like stop guys from scoring as well. That we already have Brunson, who's a liability on defense. We can't bring in another guy in the backcourt, and both guys in the backcourt are liabilities on defense. It's just not going to work out. So if you're going to make a move for either a three and D player that can kind of get his own shot. I don't know who these guys are. I mean, we all know Donovan Mitchell would have fit that profile, but like right now, I'm good with what we have right now. I'm saying,
I'm good with what we have. Just see if you compete with this. Don't do a stupid train. Um, Almighty Finesse said OG is playing 37. That's Nick Nurse minutes. I don't know if OG Anunoby is sustained. I like OG Anunoby. Don't get me wrong, I like him, but we know that Cam Reddish is like let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Cam Reddish will likely be shipped out for OG, right? I mind you, we
right?
need wings. We're not that good without wings. Like y'all can sit here and be fooled by these wins, these couple wins. Cool. We need wings. So you trade a 6'8" wing for a 6'7" wing, whatever. Um, OG's not as he's not as good as Cam with scoring. Maybe defense, yeah. Maybe defense using his body, yeah. But other than that, he's not as good as the scoring part of Cam. But I mean, I think we should just pile up on wings, not trade wing for wing. OG is cool, but I wouldn't trade for him. I'd rather get him for as less as I can. I don't care how many minutes he's averaging. I don't trust it. I don't with Tibbs minutes is different from any coach's minutes. Like you have to be able to play Tibbs minutes and stay healthy. Like I'm not really buying it. That's just me. Grimes and OG in the starting lineup. That is elite defense. I agree, but they have to both stay healthy. I'm hoping Grimes can stay healthy. He's been healthy, but I'm hoping he can stay that way. It's still January, so
Yeah, but don't you think that that's kind of a even trade where both players would flourish in both systems? You know what I'm saying? Tibbs being
or
a
Cam would
defensive minded
flourish.
coach, and Ken being more of an open court. You know what I'm saying? Transition type
Yeah,
guy.
but
The way
no,
the way Toronto wants to push. I mean,
yeah, but
next to Scotty Barnes type. You know what I mean?
yeah, but see, that's Toronto. That's good for Cam. That's good for Toronto. I don't give a f about Toronto. I'm not saying this towards you,
No, no,
but
no. I'm saying like that's why I said even not even trade that
no,
we
I'm
probably have
sure
to
we
throw
trade.
a
Yeah,
little some.
I don't
You know
want
what
to think about the good for Toronto because the Knicks need to focus on them. So it's like Toronto has the length. I don't know their record right now, but they can always bounce back and be better than New York in the next year or so. Like we're helping them out. We get OG Anunoby. I don't think he's gonna. He's not as good as a scorer. He may be better as a more disciplined. He may be better as a more disciplined player, maybe as a spot up shooter. But we need scoring. Like that's what everyone ignores. We need everything as much as we need everything else. Like we need shooting, scoring, finishing, defense. We don't just need one thing. Like one good. He Anunoby is a good role player. Like he's just Like
And
he's
so is Cam though, but so is Cam though. You know what I mean? Like that's why it would be an even trade because they're both role players. Like neither
Yeah,
one of
that's
them is.
what I'm saying. So it's like you're trading role for role. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really crazy about it. Who's gonna
But
push
then
us to
you
the edge?
would have OG for another year though under contract, where Cam is on an expiring contract and they'd have to resign him
Yeah, but
for.
see, that's the thing, sub. Everyone makes it seem like Cam is asking for 100 million. That's a narrative. Everyone, we have to pay him. He's not asking for 100. We don't even know how much he's asking for. Why would a guy like him ask for 100 million? He got to be stupid. I mean, he can ask for what
It
he
does,
wants, but come on, like Cam, the Knicks making it seem like we have to pay him Tibbs. That's nonsense. We could
it,
like
it
play him
doesn't matter if they pay him. It doesn't matter if they pay him 100 million. They pay him 60 million. he's just going to be rotting money on the bench because Tibbs ain't going to play him. That's what I'm saying. If we're not going to use these guys, utilize these guys, and Tibbs is still going to be here, just get rid of him and bring in somebody that Tibbs is going to use that fits his system. You know what I'm saying? Someone that, I
That's the
mean, like,
system. Think about his system. You have to think about that. If Tibbs is to get a star player right now, it's not so much that the system helps them. It's all Tibbs is going to do is play him longer. He's going to play him longer than they got played on another team. OG Anunoby got played 37.1 minutes on the Raptors. He's going to play four. He might play a full game. Is he going to be? Is this sustainable for the Knicks if he plays for the Knicks for the rest of the season? Because trades might happen. I see one team, the Celtics made a trade already today. What trade? When the trades happen? January 15th? If we trade Cam, I mean, I love Cam, but whatever. If we trade Cam, I'm not going to assume we're getting OG Anunoby. But if we trade Cam, like, who are we getting at the wing that has length to defend, to compete in the East?
yeah, but we're not using him anyway, so that's what I'm kind of getting at. You know what I mean?
Are we getting – no, I know that, but we're hypothetically talking about OG Anunoby. Are we getting OG Anunoby for sure? We're just talking about him hypothetically. We don't know if we're getting him. We don't know. With this front office, we don't know. We're just –
And it's not just Cam either. Like, rumors are Obi's could be being shopped too, though. That's kind of what I'm getting at too, though. If you're gonna go ahead and trade Obi for, you know what I mean, somebody that moves the needle. Like, I was willing to give up IQ, Obi, this, that, and the third for Donovan. Everybody knows IQ is my favorite player, though. But
that's us.
No, but what I'm saying though, like, if it's someone that's worth giving up all those assets, then they could all go. You know what I mean? But for a player like Zach LaVine, no, I'm not willing to do all that. You feel me? That's kind of what I'm getting at. And if you're willing to get rid of Obi, it better be somebody who's a starter. You know what I'm saying? Obi and somebody else. Obi and somebody else. You know what I mean? Like Obi and iHeart or in a one of those protected first or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something like that. But not just to get rid of Obi for another bench player that's not going to play. Why when we have him under contract for what, this year and next year?
That's what I'm saying. So not to go off topic, my man. Sub. I'm looking at the comments. That's what I'm saying. OG don't know tip system. OG not starting day one. Grimes and RJ. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and not only him, Zach or Tobias on the way. OG got a chip and Cam, no experience. I know OG got a tip, but is he healthy for us? Like, Tibbs bringing in people he knows, like Levine, Tobias, 38 next year, 38 mil. I don't even care about Tobias Harris. I don't give a F about Tobias Harris. Tibbs is stupid then. That's what I'm saying. Like, who are we getting for Obi? I know they was talking to the Pacers. I mean, it's not about what I want. I know who I want from the Pacers. Are we getting Mathurin? I like the guy Nesmith. Nesmith almost killed us when we played the Pacers during our win streak. It's not guaranteed we beat the Pacers again. Knicks fans can sit here and be naive. Nesmith wasn't nobody on the Celtics, but he's a lengthy wing. He's probably cheap, 6'7", 6'8", lengthy wing. You probably get him for cheap. I wouldn't trade Cam for him, but I would trade like another player for him, or I throw a pick in there for him. Throw 2 picks in there for him. Not first round, but Nesmith might be a good guy to have on the team. I mean, I don't know. It's up to the coach. It's up to who he likes. Some people still defend him.
But it's up to the front office too, though. It's like they're scared to rewrite their wrongs. No, just think about it. Like, their first pick was Obi, and Obi has been sitting behind Randle. This is year 3 now. You feel me? In the meantime, teams like Sacramento had De'Aaron Fox. Who do they draft? Halliburton, who's another point guard. Who do they draft after that? Davion Mitchell. And what do? They traded Hallie, you know what I'm saying, brought in a center, you know what I'm saying, and some other guys, and Hallie's still, you know what I'm saying, flourishing somewhere else. You got to be, if you're not going to play, that's what I'm saying, if you're not going to play these guys, trade them and bring in another piece that helps the team out. Who cares
if we trade if we trade Cam for a guy that Tibbs will play, for one, that'll show. It better be somebody good, because that's going to show Tibbs never liked Cam. And Tibbs better have you better have a plan B because you're a win now coach. So you better have a plan B. You better play this guy that can win us games because you don't like Cam. You don't like using length. Nobody. I didn't forget about the Dallas Mavericks win. I didn't forget about that when we could have used length against Luka. You can't put Luka on the island against one person. Honestly, nobody on this team could defend Luka on the island. Nobody. I don't care how much you value our players. Nobody. Even the Clippers had a hard time guarding him by themselves. So you had Grimes on him all game, and shout out to Grimes, but he got lit up. Luka had what 60? Come on, cut the BS. We need more. We need more guys on the team. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sub. What was I saying? No, we need. I don't think. I don't see how I feel about the Knicks. I don't think we should make a trade. Add a guy. Look, get somebody from the buyout market if you can, or try to. And almighty finesse. When I said 2 picks for Neesmith, I meant 2 trash picks, maybe 2 second rounders, maybe 3. I don't mean first round picks. He's not all that for a first round pick. He's not all that at all. But he's a Neesmith. He showed his ass against us when we played him. He was out on the break. He was defending. He was hitting threes. And this is a wing. He didn't get a chance in Boston. You see how he was playing for. We almost lost that Pacers game. Let's not act like we dominated them. We almost lost.
We almost lost the game yesterday. We almost lost yesterday's game. You feel me? If it wasn't for Sohan and that 5 second, you know what I'm saying, inbound pass.
You know what's funny, sub? Not to cut you off. I noticed from the beginning of tip off, Sohan was on Brunson the whole game.
The whole time. Yeah. They've been doing that though. A lot of the league has been trying to put those lengthy wings on Brunson, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a Mikal Bridges or just whoever, you know what I'm saying? Because they know that they really don't have to worry about Grimes. You know what I'm saying? He can handle the rock, but he's not gonna cross you, you know what I'm saying, through the leg, spin on you, you know what I'm saying, hit you with a step back. He gonna blow right past you, but he's not gonna just put you on the island and put you on skates. You feel me? At the same time though, a lot of people have said it that Brunson's just impeccable footwork and craftiness is just way too much. You know what I'm saying? He hits you with that little So
bag, man.
Right. So even though they put that length on him though, you know what I'm saying, he's still shifty enough. He can still stop and go, you know what I'm saying, and have you hesitate. And once he has that hesitation, he create that separation.
And that's what helps out Randle because when you
shout out to Brunson, you know what I'm saying? Because he's doing his damn thing right now. You feel me? He's putting people on skates. He's going ISO. We got an ISO score. We got a clutch score. He needs to be the guy to close the games instead of Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? Like, though Julius Randle.
What's that? No, go ahead, Go ahead.
Instead of Julius Randle hitting that little step back in the 3 at the end of the third quarter, man, it should be Brunson every time. You feel me? Because he's the best ISO player. Everybody knows that. You feel me?
Thank you, man, child. Naismith is playing good ball. Yeah, a guy like him, I don't think we should. Honestly, I'm being positive. I like what we have. We could be better, but I like what we have. Let's add to what we have. Let's trade a small portion. Like, I hate to see guys go. I know guys have to go in order to get talent, but let's trade a small portion. Let's get another wing in here. Let's get some length in here. You know what I mean? Like, forget not playing certain guys. Let's get some length. You have to utilize depth. I'm not with the 9-man rotation because we're not that good for it. Like, okay, we had the win streak, but then we had a losing streak right behind it. Now we're on a what? How many games? 2 games?
3 games. 3 game.
3 game? Okay.
Yeah.
We're on a 3 game. You're as good as your last game. I get it. But think about, is it sustainable? Like, that's all I can say. We need length. That's what other teams have. They have length. We play the Raptors tomorrow. And we play the Bucks.
We've been saying this since last year, Kelly. We've been saying this since last year. I swear we've been having the same conversation.
We look better, sub, because we have a point guard. I will say we have a point guard that.
Yeah, but right now, though, look, our point guard is 6 foot, 6'1", whatever they want to call him. Our shooting guard IQ is what, 6'2", 6'3". Right now, our small forward is Grimes. He's what, 6'4", 6'5". Like, they are small. They're small for 1, 2, and 3. But what they are is gritty. What they are is pesky. what they are is determined. What they are is unselfish. What they are, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter at this point. This is that '90s grit basketball with the '90s grit coach, though. You feel me? So whoever you bring in has to have that heart, has to have, you know what I'm saying, that energy, has to want to play defense first. It has to be a defensive minded player first for him to get onto the floor. That's the only way IQ got onto the floor. Or that's the only way Grimes got onto the floor. That's the only way Tibbs is going to trust you, unless it's this, this star that already has this resume of points and years in the game where he's just like, all right, I got no choice but to play this guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why Zach LaVine doesn't fit what we're doing right now. And
Who
that's where it
Levine?
comes down to the front. That's where it comes down to the front office and Tibbs being on the same page this time. Don't go out there and go get a Kemba and a Nerlens Noel and a Alec Burks and you know what I'm saying. Like we've been there, tried that. We're past that now. You know what I'm saying. Bring somebody with some fire and desire. You know what I mean, to keep this going. So if somebody goes down, if a Grimes does go down, next man up picks up the slack. You know what I'm saying. That's why they're giving Deuce a little more run. You feel me? Like he's been able to put Deuce in there in limited role, limited time, spot minutes, and situational just to get him some burn because he knows that I've seen Deuce, you know what I'm saying, on the low block. He's boxing out bigs down there. You feel me? Like
Who
this
do?
guy, this kid, yeah, he don't care. He's
That's
gonna
Deuce.
box somebody. He's gonna box anybody out. He's gonna press you at 94 feet. He's gonna get into your chest. You know what I'm saying? But he's just limited in the offensive role. Like once he gets that going, like you got your backup PG solidified for the next, you know what I'm saying, years going. But right now, that's not where our weakness is right now. Our weakness is the three. You
RC
feel
created.
me?
He said, "Fellas, you can eliminate opposing team height with speed. We don't have speed like that. Only speed we have is running, but we don't have the speed like that. No, I don't think so.
We
No.
have IQ. We have IQ though. I mean, not
Yeah.
Emmanuel quickly though, but Grimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Grimes knows
I'm
and Deuce. They know how to fight under screens. They know what I'm saying, angles and stuff like that. I mean, like they know how to position themselves, and that's what I was trying to say with Deuce down there on the block. Like all these guys, Sims too. Like when Sims was in there against Collins, you know what I'm saying? It looked a whole lot different when iHeart was out there. Then Sims got hit in the mouth, and it kind of woke him up. He's like, "Oh, okay, all right, we're playing prison rules now." You feel me? Like, okay, the gloves is off. You feel me? Like you will get these big old bows on, and you start just boxing them out too. I mean, so that's what's kind of coming down to. Like these guys is gritty and ready to play. The next person that comes in can be expected to have the red carpet rolled down. He just gonna get his minutes. He just gonna get his shots off, and you know what I mean. Like nah, you know what I'm saying. You gotta come in and step in and play just like everybody else. You know what I mean. Like there's so much unselfishness going on right now. That's why Randall looks so comfortable out there. That's why he's having such a great, great couple games and great season because all that pressure's off of him. You know what I'm saying? That's why IQ looks better next to Brunson. You feel me? Because he has the PG to take that pressure off him too. Like he doesn't have to make all those decisions on his own. Like everybody's kind of just feeding off of each other's strengths, and it just looks nice right now. Unfortunately, though, like you said, though, once we play against those teams that just have stars, you know what I'm saying? Like you go up against, like you mentioned, the Milwaukee Bucks or the Brooklyn Nets. You feel me? Just we just get outperformed by star power. That's a different situation, though. But we know that going into that, we knew that going into the season that we still need more talent. But for the meantime, though, don't just try to make a lateral move. You feel me? Like if you go make a move, go big or go home, or just let these kids learn. And it seems like they're learning. Seems like they're figuring it out. Seems like I'm saying they're understanding their roles and things are slowing down for them. You feel me? And the only way you get better is just by being on the court. Now, when you're on the court with the second unit, it's different than being a starter and you have all-star caliber players playing next to you. I'm saying like I said, like a Julius Randle and a Brunson. It just makes the whole game a whole lot easier where you're not having to do too much. You kind of just play within the system. So I'm liking it. We got a lot of you know young guys with upside with these young cats, and they're starting to figure things out. And I'm enjoying what I'm watching right now. So, it's fun to watch right now.
Right.
Yeah. Let me salute some cats in the chat though, because they here rocking with us. We got David L, Nick G, 2K1, Almighty Finesse. I saw my RC Creative, saw my guy Julian Blum, Pudge Nice, what it do? I'm saying we got a C-Mac in the building. Man child, salute y'all, salute. Appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight. It's been a minute. Happy New Year to y'all, to all y'all. Hope y'all had a happy, safe New Year's. You feel me? Nobody got in too much trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously y'all here right now in the chat, so
Like Kelly,
it's
not like Kelly got in trouble.
it's all good though. We here. It's a whole new year. You feel me? Let's put 2022 in the past and let's move on forward. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, but yeah, we back, man. We took a 2 week official little vacation break, but man, looks like came back just in time. Now we on a 3-game winning streak. We got Friday night Knicks tomorrow. See if we keep this rolling. Have you heard anything about RJ coming back tomorrow or anything like that?
I know he had an injury for a week. They said at least a week, but I mean that's so. Whenever he comes back is when he comes back. I'm not sure when.
Right. So do you think he throws off the? I mean, what's going? I mean, I know they're winning with him too, though. But I kind of like this unit how it's going right now. Do you feel like he
I
throws
like doing
everything
this
off, or
with the team, but I don't think he throws off. I mean, I think he's a volume scorer. I think sometimes he can be very volume. I don't think he throws it off. I don't think he means to throw it off, but I think he's just volume. Like he's a guy that has the mindset but not the skill set. That's just me. I mean, he's starting to pick up, but I think he's more of a mindset guy, not a skill set guy.
right?
That's how I feel
Like
about
he catches the rock and he already makes up his mind where I'm going to the basket or I'm gonna take this shot. Now I'm gonna find the next guy cutting or I'm gonna call for a screen and set a nice little pick and pop. You know what I mean at the pinch post. You know what I mean like like he doesn't look for the next move. You feel me? It's like I'm looking for. I see my target and I'm hitting my target right there instead of like okay I'm a
right. Like he's more of a mindset over skill set. He's out, of course, but yeah. He makes up his mind when he gets it. Sometimes he doesn't make up his mind, but when he does, it's not always. I mean, I don't know. Lately, it's been like, it's been like iffy. It's been
It seems
questionable.
it seems like the only person he ever looks for is Mitchell Robinson for the Gotham Lob
The wrap
or when
around,
he's going to the cup and then the
right,
defense collapses then he hits him with a little wraparound to Mitchell Robinson under there as a last second
right. That's his
pass
bail,
that
buddy. So that's
yeah a little
he
bailout
needs
yeah
to have plan B and plan C moves. That's been his controversy. That's been his, I mean I'm sorry. That's been his criticism. He needs be more cerebral, be more, plan B, plan C, plan D, have more like moves. He's predictable, very
predictable
robotic. He's picked it up because he's been more aggressive. He's worked with a shooting coach. I forgot which shooting coach, but he's worked with a shooting coach where he went up from 40% to 71%. He went up, at the free throw line. He went up his shooting percent. So he's picked it up, but we'll see how the rest plays out. He's been hurt, so I can't really judge him for being hurt. But prior to his last couple good games, he's been bad. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna get all excited for it now. Hanley, he's still with Drew Hanley. Okay. Well, he should have been with Drew Hanley from the start because the beginning of the season was, a lot of vomit. So I don't know. Drew Hanley helped him pick up. He helped him pick up his shooting 2 seasons ago. So I don't know. I don't know what happened this season. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was just overthinking. So I'm rooting for RJ, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see, man. I don't really care for no trades for this team. Utilize the depth, see what you can get out of this team, and that's it. See what you can add without giving up too much, and you can make something happen. The East is competitive. The Heat, a lot of people hated on the. A lot of people was crapping on the Heat. They won 8 of their last 3. They might be starting to get it together. So, you know, so hey, No, stop judging other teams. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully the Knicks get it together and get it right.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just hate to see these guys if we're not going to use them just rotting on the bench. You feel me? Like we were sitting Rose out for so long, and then we play him for one game, and then he hurts his leg. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what was the point of keeping him on ice this whole time and using him for trade bait, and then you know what I'm saying, last second you didn't need a point guard, but you put him in there anyways for one game, and now he's hurt. Now is he even tradable at this point? I mean, or do you think they're not even trying to get rid of him? They're just kind of keeping him on the bench as a mentor, as a emergency point guard,
You said,
such
do I
as
think
that.
there's something to do what?
Do you think they're actually shopping him? Do you think he's just there as a mentor, emergency point guard? You know, Tibbs Tibbs guy just because they have so much history,
Rose?
or yeah, we're talking
Um,
about 14. We're talking
Rose,
about 14 milli.
I think if I think they're waiting to see how the season goes, and they don't know how the season goes because they went on a win streak. They was up and down with the losing, winning. They went on a win streak, then they went on a losing streak. Now they won the last three. They don't know. I think with Rose it'll be mutual. If they could win with him, they'll keep him for the playoffs. If they lose, they'll maybe depart from him. I've seen reports that other teams have inquired. Teams like the Bucks, teams like the Heat, Lakers, they've inquired about Derrick Rose. I've seen a few others. They've inquired about him, and I don't know where this
Because
team will go. I don't know. I don't know if they'll win or lose. It's hard to tell. So I don't know
yeah,
if
because I was just in LA for Christmas, and I was at the Lakers game on the 23rd against the Hornets. They have no kind of bench scoring whatsoever. You know what I'm saying, and D Rose would bring that offensive scoring punch off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Would you make like a D Rose, Patrick Beverly type trade? You know what I'm saying? And throw in something to sweeten the deal.
will I make that type of trade?
Hmm.
No. We have McBride. McBride is Patrick Beverly. Well, they're talking. That is Patrick Beverly. So probably not. D Rose. You could trade him.
But
The thing is with D Rose, him and Fournier and Cam Reddish, even Obi. I don't know the value you'll get for them. I don't know. I don't know what teams are looking to give us for them. So I
the
don't know.
only the only thing about you said Patrick Beverly is Deuce without the talking though, but wouldn't Patrick Beverly be like the best mentor for Deuce as far as getting him to start talking and being more outspoken instead of being so quiet? Like D Rose is his mentor right now. D Rose is that quiet guy who isn't really a defensive specialist himself. So you bring in one of the best defensive specialists that gets underneath people's skin by talking that ish in their ear. You feel me? And then he got not also just show it on the court, but he get under people's skin by just talking in the ear. I
If
mean,
you get Patrick Beverly, are you looking to compete?
I mean, he wouldn't make us any more worse than we are right now. He may not make us any better, but you know what I mean. Like I said, he'll be
So
that
what was the
betterment.
point of the trade? Not to
we're
cut you
not
off.
we're not we're not using D Rose right now. Anyways, though, he's just kind of rotting on the bench. So he would, like I said, he would be a better
That's the thing,
mentor.
Sub. What's the point of a trade? What's the point if we're not using
The
if
the
we're
the
using
point is getting the best out of Deuce. If Deuce is going to be the what I'm saying, part of the future. You feel me? Like
so
he
so that's the thing, Sub. You play him. If you want to get the best of him, you play him. You don't forget a mentor. Play the guy. He don't need a Patrick. Patrick Beverly is a carbon copy of him. He's an older carbon copy who's not going to do nothing besides get out there and yell. Probably start fights with guys like Marcus Morris. And Marcus Morris was a good player for us, but all he's going to do is he's going to start fights. He's not going to have the impact that Marcus Morris had. He's going to start fights probably at best. And it'll be no point of getting him because what'll be the point of trading Rose? Just to do nothing. We're gonna be the same place we are now. We're not gonna win that much more games. McBride don't. McBride. It'll be a good mentor for McBride because of defense. But how much do you have to? If you're a coach, how much of a mentor do you need for McBride? You already have D Rose. You have Brunson. He's a point guard. I don't think they can't teach him defense anyway. He can only teach himself. How much more? I mean, Patrick Beverly can teach him defense, but the guy's a dog anyway. He's a dog. How much more do you want to get for, how much more do you want to get to teach him? You can't teach a dog. A
Yeah,
dog.
but he would be that enforcer. Who's the enforcer on our team right now?
Nobody. But like, you can't teach dog. Like, you can't. I mean, you can teach dog, but you can't teach hunger. Like McBride, he wants it regardless. So it's like, yeah, Patrick Bev will help him, but
Yeah, Patrick Beverly could take him over the top, is what I'm
how
saying.
much?
Like
Yeah,
reach the final level, Kelly. Get that glow. You know what I'm saying?
that's one player though. Is that enough for a second round? Is what I'm saying. Is that enough? Like, what does it do? Like, it's just one player. How much?
No, I'm
Like,
just I'm
the
just I'm just throwing
Timberwolves.
out.
The Timberwolves. Let me just say one thing. The Timberwolves had more talent than us. They have Towns and they have Edwards. What did it do for them with having Patrick Beverly? And honestly, I give them their props. Patrick Beverly helped them because they got to the playoffs. We didn't get there last season. But what more will it do for us? Besides McBride, maybe Grimes, maybe Quickly. But these guys are getting better because they want to anyway. So what more will he do for them that they can't do? They have a hunger for getting better anyway. So what more will he help them? Like Edwards and Towns, I mean, I don't know. But
He's just another veteran that brings that leadership. You know what I'm saying? That holds people accountable. Maybe when Julius Randle's down, or you know what I'm saying, or down and out, just someone to pick them up. I mean, someone like I said to be that enforcer. Just someone. I mean, just another body out there. Just someone else brain to pick on the defensive end. You feel me? Maybe he can help guys out with angles and things like that, as far as you know, making their defensive game better. I don't know. I'm just throwing little scenarios out there. But let's see.
so
No more. Julian Blunt says no more old heads.
I get they got him in the playoffs, but what did that do for him? They was up 30 in the playoffs and they lost. They fumbled it. So you talking about playoffs? Like, I don't care about first round exits. Is that what everybody cares about? First round exits? Like they went up 30 twice to the same team and got beat. They got their behind beat. So I don't care about they have better. They have more talent. They have a little bit more talent in the West. So they have more talent, but playoffs, what? They got smoked by the Grizzlies. They got smoked. What was it 4? I don't remember how much they got smoked by, but come on. Oh, Almighty Finesse, you must be asking for a first round exit if you want Beverly. That's at best we're gonna get. Come on, they was up.
we
They could
might
have. They
we
had to.
might be that right now. We might be that right now. Anyways, at least I said at the beginning of the season that we're a playing team. You know what I'm saying? Like at best, and right now I'm kind of eating crow, but the season ain't over yet. You know what I mean? But yeah, play in first round exit. I mean, this team is just not enough to compete with all those. Think about all the guys in the who's the first, second, and third right now. We got what Boston, who Boston, Brooklyn, and who else was up there? Is it Cleveland? Who's the first? Well, anyways, all those teams have star power. You feel me? All those teams have multiple all stars on their team. We just can't compete with those guys. Anyways, you might as well make it difficult for them. You know what I'm saying? Might as well make it be pesky. You know what I'm saying? Might as well play defense. Guard them at 94 feet, throw different bodies at them. You know what I mean? Like we just don't have enough. We have an undersized point guard and an undersized power forward and undersized players to go at these cats. Like it's not going to end up good, anyways. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, uh,
So I mean, who is a guy we should trade for? I mean, I don't. Who should we trade for? Like,
yeah, yeah.
should we trade or should we keep it pet? Should we utilize our depth? Should Tibbs open up? Should Tibbs open his mind and utilize our depth, or should we make a? Or let me not say that. I'm not turning people against their opinions, but should we make a trade that we think is going to help us, or what? Almighty, I know you like OG. You said that from beginning of the season. You like OG. OG's cool. I don't know if it's enough. He's a good role player. At best, he's a good role player. That's all I can say. Our future said, so you would rather be a top 10 lottery or a playoff? I'd rather be a lottery and get a generational talent and then get into the playoffs. I don't want to believe that this team can make playoffs. I don't want to believe it because I've been fooled. The East got better. That's all I can say. So
I mean, we still got the Wizards pick though. So if the Wizards don't make the playoffs, we get their pick, or if the Wizards, right? Something like that, right?
Right. I don't know. I mean, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know. We have their pick if they. I don't know if they're bad or good. We have their pick, something like that.
Yeah.
And
So
people
either
say,
way,
Ashley, you want Kuzma? Kuzma's he's not gonna push us over the edge. Like, why you think that? Why you think a guy like Kuzma will get us over the edge? Why? All right, I mean, it's your opinion. I'm sorry.
I mean, he is talented offensively and defensively,
Yeah,
but it's just you just don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, he's a little too Hollywood for me. You feel me? Like he's a little too diva-ish for me. I don't think he's a Tibbs guy.
Where do you think like I don't know why would he come to New York and just elevate us? Kuzma's cool, but he's better off in a small market. Like some guys are just better off in that market. It's not working for him in the Wizards, but it's not like he's not. I don't know. Maybe he'll have a resurgence in New York, but he's just not. I don't see him as being it. I don't see him as being it. You have to work. You have to work in another big market for me to believe it. Some guys just ain't meant for the big market. Kuzma, a guy like Kuzma, come on, man. Come on. Cam and unprotected. Sheep can play 3 to 5. It keeps who can play 3 to 5? Kuzma can play the 5? Come on. Somebody give Cully a hug because you don't want to believe in this team. Believe in what? Everybody stupid. You see that song? Everybody coming up with these trades. I do want to believe it. Don't give me a sorry ass trade scenario. Give me I believe. You know what, Corey, and it's people like you that say stuff like that. And it's silly because I don't have to explain that to you. I made a song. I have a video. Let me see you do a music video, and let me see you crush me in a verse talking about this team. Let me see you crush me. I made a music video about this team playing on Christmas. Nobody tell me I don't want to believe in this team. I took the time out for this. These are millionaires on this team. They don't even know who Cully is. They don't even know who you are. And you telling me, oh, you don't want to believe in this team. They don't know who neither one of us are. I took the time out to make a verse for this team and a music video. Nobody can say nothing to me about the Knicks. So don't say nothing to me about the Knicks. Oh, Cully, you don't support this team. Just stay quiet. When it comes to that, stay quiet. I have my opinion. You have your opinion. But never tell me I don't care about the Knicks. I love the Knicks. Die hard. You can't challenge me no more. Julian Blum said LOL. He was at my video shoot. Music takes work. Nobody can say nothing about me no more. You can sit here and talk all your BS. I made a video. Let me see y'all come out and make a video about the Knicks playing on Christmas. I support my team to the fullest.
I'm making a video right now, Kelly, about the Knicks. What you talking about? we got viewers right now.
No, but nobody can say that. You can't say that. But see, people can't say that and then give me BS trade scenarios. Like OG. We need a top 10 player if we want to compete. I don't care about first round.
Yeah, they're not just giving those. They're just not giving those away though. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody just need these first round exit players that'll be nice. They'll be at best off the bench, instant offense, or they'll be a stopgap starter. Are you elevating this team over the hump? We have to beat the Bucks. We have to beat the Celtics. The Sixers smashed us on Christmas. So it's like we have to beat teams like that. So you mean OG will help us beat the Bucks? Him alone will help us beat the Bucks. Think about that. Think about the nonsense y'all say. Tatum, He'll guard them. He'll guard guys like Tatum. You know what I'm saying? He'll guard Jaylen Brown, but is it enough? You know what I'm saying? Like we got smacked. Last time we played the Celtics, we played them one time this season, right? And they beat us in history with the threes.
Yeah.
Didn't they smack the ish out of us? So
That
like,
was at the beginning of the season, though. We look like a whole different team right now as far as guarding
like
the
two
threes,
different
though.
teams.
Our perimeter defense got a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? With
Did
these
but
guys out there. So
that's
I
the thing.
mean,
Is it that no, it did, but is it sustainable? That's my thing. Like you need length. I'm just saying. Everybody keeps talking about players we need. You need length. I mean, okay, maybe it's my opinion, but you need length as much as you need shooting. We need scoring. We need
yeah,
scoring.
but when you're in someone's chest, you know what I'm saying, and you're being pesky, it doesn't give them the room to operate. It doesn't give them the room to get into their, you know what I'm saying, it makes them nervous that they're not really good at handling the rock. You know what I'm saying? They're more like catch and shoot. I mean, running off screens, things like that. But when you don't give them room to operate, they just want to get rid of the ball quick. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are those guys to get rid of the rock, though. But they also have to get the entry pass as well. So if you're playing the passing lanes and you're not allowing them to get those entry passes, or you know what I'm saying, you're switching on screens. You know what I'm saying, like all those little things. It's just a lot of effort to get
But
that
see,
rock off. You know what I'm
who is
saying?
giving them? Who are the guys giving them the entry passes? What? Derrick White, Marcus. Well, that's in the play in the finals. But like Almighty says, well, Almighty's a youngin. He don't know better. OG gives you length. That's one guy, and he's what 6'7". Hello, how tall is Giannis? Giannis is almost 7 feet. You think OG could defend? You really think OG could defend Giannis a whole series? You really think that's gonna happen without him getting hurt? You need insurance.
No, they're throwing Mitch at Giannis. They're throwing Julius at Giannis. You gotta throw double team. You gotta throw double teams at Giannis. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you
Like
throw
you don't.
double teams,
It's just
you see,
yeah.
but
It's not.
when you throw double teams, what happens? What happens?
Yeah, you
Middle.
kick it out to Grayson Allen for a corner three or something like that. You know what I mean?
So that's what I'm saying. Bobby Portis is in the race to be a six man. If nobody knew, we need all the talent we can get. Bobby Portis once played for us, so y'all can sit here and say, "Oh, one player will help us win one thing." No, it's not like that anymore.
One player did make us win more games though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. But when he went out, what happened? When he went out for the past 4 games, what happened?
No,
Reality.
we won the last 3 games when
Did
he was
we?
out. Yeah.
We didn't lose some games in between.
Yeah, won the last three. Then we lost five, and then we won eight before that. Though he was gone that long.
He helped us, but we lost some too without him. And even when we played the Spurs, okay, a win is a win. People will say I'm negative. A win is a win, but the Spurs, should we not beat the crap out of the Spurs? Jalen Brunson had he had damn near 40,
He had a
and we.
career high. He had a
I
career high. Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, like you said, a win's a win. We said that we should win the games that we should win with Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? The games we should win, and that's basically what's been
thank you, Julie.
happening. When it came down to, going against these stars, you know what I'm saying we're just not quite there yet.
That's what I'm
So
saying. Thank you, Julian. We have to let's ride it out. That's what I'm saying. That's faith in the team. That's faith in what we have. I don't even want to make a trade no more. I didn't. All I wanted to do over the offseason was add a wing. We didn't add a wing. We have Cam. Let's use what we have. Tibbs doesn't want to use what we have. He wants to shorten the rotation to 7 guys, and they burn themselves out.
Tibbs doesn't have the offensive mind to utilize these guys. You know what I'm saying? We thought when we got iHeart in the beginning of the season that, oh, he was this Joakim Noah mold that he's going to run the offense through the charity stripe and find cutters, which he did, though, because he was finding Deuce. He was finding IQ and Grimes. You know what I'm saying? But somewhere along the line, it was just like, it stopped. You feel me? And he's just, like I said, not utilizing guys to their strengths. You feel
That's
me?
what I'm saying.
Um,
Like Utilize your
The offense is so stagnant. It's so much ISO. It's so much ISO Brunson. So much ISO Randle. You know what I'm saying? So much of that stupid 3-man weave in the beginning. In the beginning, you know what I mean? Like you don't really see the offense flowing the way the offense was flowing last night with the
and
Spurs. You know what I'm saying? The way other teams utilize each guy, like they didn't have no stars last night. They didn't have no all stars last night. But that ball movement was sure going. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure they had more assists than we did. You feel me? But
that's what I'm saying.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying though. Like you can't expect this man you don't expect a Zebra to change the stripes or a Tiger to change the stripes. He is who he is. So you might as well bring in guys that are going to fit the mold that he's going to play. That's all I'm getting at. You know what I mean? And if it doesn't work out, then you're like, okay, at least we gave this man what he needed to. At least we gave the cook. You know what I'm saying? Like all his utensils and knives or whatever to uh to
right.
make a dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Salute,
To make his course. But
salute, Cobra. My bad.
you know what I
Salute,
mean? No,
Cobra.
that's it. That's all I'm trying to say though. I mean, I'm not saying or make a big move, but right now we're
I don't
not he's
even
not
think we should. I think we should just look to add guys. And like right at what we have. Don't make a desperate move, or just don't make a move to make one. You didn't get Donovan. People will say, "Oh, they wanted the whole team." No, that's BS. Listen, if you're talking to a team for 2 months, you can make them meet you at your level. If you can't do that, you suck as a GM. I'm sorry, you suck. Why are you talking to them if you can't? Why are you talking to them if you can't make them meet you at their level? Oh, Kova, salute. So that's what I'm saying. Kova, that's the thing. That's the thing, Kova. You're saying be happy. That's only 3 games above 500. Yeah, I'm happy, but I've seen this Knicks team too many years above 500 to not do nothing. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm supportive, but forget celebrating. You know what I mean? But salute my man Greeny. You want another count? Salute my guys in the chat responding to
we
me.
got we got
Um,
Greeny in the building. Got
salute.
Cormega.
I
Salute,
see y'all
salute.
shows. I see y'all shows when I'm not on. We only on
Yep.
once a
Check
week.
out was a New School Knicks on Sundays at what is it 6 in the morning, I believe.
New
Yeah, I'm
school.
out here on I'm out here on the West Coast, so the time difference is off for me. But yep, hit that
Salute.
notification bell. My guy Greeny.
Corey
Oh,
Lee.
he's on the
Corey Lee. Corey Lee put me in check. No, but see, not you, Corey Lee. Not to cut you off. Sub.
No,
Don't
you
shut
good.
up because you're pessimistic. I'm not pessimistic, Corey Lee. Wait, hold on. I was looking at other comments. My bad, sub. Not to cut you off or nothing. Making trades. No, that's what I wanted to respond to. He said making trades ain't that hard. For this Knicks team, you think it's not? You think we get deals done? You think this Knicks team gets deals done? No, and Corey Lee, I'm not pessimistic. I'm optimistic regardless. If we lose 5 games in a row, I'm still behind the Knicks team. We're 3 games above 500, right? If we was to lose, God forbid, let me not even say God forbid. I'm sorry, because it's the Knicks. But let's just say hypothetically. Let's say hypothetically we lose 5 in a row. We're 2 games below 500. If we lose, if we're 2 games below, I'm still behind the Knicks team. I'm a Knicks fan regardless. Shout out to Corey Lee. I'm still a Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? Still, regardless. Still. But my thing is, I've believed too much and too fast. So I'm just riding it out. I'm riding just like Julius's most improved season. I'm riding it out. If we get to the playoffs, I'm riding it out. How far we get, I'm riding it out. I'm behind this team regardless, lose or win. You see, I'm still here. Me and Sub is still here from 2020 to 2021 to 2023, January 6th. Me and Sub are still here. We obviously F's with the Knicks. We're Knicks fans die hard. So yeah, nobody can question us. Our Knicks badge is simple. You know what I'm saying? Trading RJ, RQ, Obi into first, get the trade done for OG. No, Almighty, we don't want to trade them for OG. Even though I will say, RJ, if you want to get talent, RJ is a guy you have to look to trade. However, teams he was playing trash at first, so other teams may not want his contract. RJ is not a bad player, but the slow starts doesn't help him. And he's only 22, 23. You can't have slow starts at that young age. RJ is a guy who has the mindset, not the skill set. But I'm rooting for him. OG is better. OG is better than RJ. He is better than RJ. In my opinion, yes, he is. There's a lot of guys better than RJ in the league. We value him. We don't even think Knicks will be here, and our team still has to get there. We value RJ. However, salute Corey Lee. Best availability is available. Absolutely. So no, like we have to. RJ, I'm rooting for RJ. However, he has to. The inconsistency, I'm not a fan of. I don't care if he's young. Because look around the league. You're a third pick in the first round of the draft. I don't care about your mentality to get better. Get better. Why are you having slow starts if you want to get better? Slow starts for what? He just turned it around maybe the middle December, the end of December. Okay, I'm rooting for him. But keep it up. I don't care about a few games or a few effing weeks. Keep it up for the end of the season. You getting paid 100 something now. Keep it up for the season. Give us seasons of good play, not just a few effing weeks. Y'all be happy for a few effing weeks. Oh, RJ's the best shooting guard. Stop the BS, man. Stop the nonsense. He's getting paid. He's getting paid like James Harden's getting paid or more for a shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. I want to see consistency. I'm not praising inconsistency. Stop the cap. That doesn't mean I'm not a New York fan. Stop the cap. OG averaging 20 points per game? No, he's averaging 16, 17. And I like OG. There's players I like that y'all say to trade for. However, there's players that they're not going to boost the team over the hump. We need a top 5, top 10 player. Those are the guys who win championships. Y'all want first round exits or championships? Let me know what y'all want. Otherwise, stop the trade cap. Stop the BS. Stop the conversations. Just stop. When I hear a guy that wants to come here and he signs, then talk to me. I don't want to hear about, oh, this team is blowing it up. I don't care. Let me know. Like, for example, Miami Heat, right? They suck. No, they don't suck, but they won 8 of their last 3. Right? Knicks might be monitoring Jimmy Butler. They might be. I'm just speculating. That's a Tibbs guy. That's a Tibbs guy right there. They might be monitoring Jimmy Butler. They might trade Cam to the Heat. Even though they turned it around, they might trade him to the Heat. Jimmy Butler is a dog. I like him. However, I know that the window is very short for Jimmy Butler. I would love Jimmy Butler, but I know the window is short.
How's the relationship with him and Tibbs? Because didn't he play for Tibbs a couple times already?
He played for him on the Timberwolves and the Bulls.
Yeah,
He loves
Bulls,
Tibbs.
yeah.
Tibbs loves him. They could always reconnect and they'll love each other. However, Jimmy Butler, if we have Randle, will it be good for Randle? Jimmy Butler is a guy that's going to call. He's going to call everybody on this team out. He's going to call them out the first week. He's not afraid to speak his mind. He's going to call players out. A guy like Randle. Randle's having a good season, though. And I'm not hating, and I admit I was mad at Randle for his last season. I thought he was trash. Low IQ guy, power forward, plays like a shooting guard. He's better this season than he was in his most improved season, and he's very quiet about it. It's quiet numbers that can get him into the All-Star game. A guy like Jimmy Butler is going to call him out, though. Is Randle okay with it? And like I said, I'm rooting for Randle. I'm happy for him. I don't hate on players. I'm for the front of the uniform, not the back. So I would want Randle to play well. Jimmy Butler, I would want him to play well. Would I want to trade a lot of pieces for Jimmy Butler? No. A guy like Tibbs might want it. I don't. But I would think that that's realistic for the Knicks. They're probably monitoring him.
Yeah, but
a
guy like Pat Riley's gonna want, you know what I'm saying, a lot more assets.
He'll probably shut all that down. He'll probably say, no, you can't have him. Give me 3 picks. He might want 3 picks for Jimmy Butler. Knicks might be either the Knicks are stupid or they're not to take it. That's up to the Knicks. However, he's a Tibbs guy. Jimmy Butler is a Tibbs guy. I don't know. He traded Zach LaVine. A lot of some Knicks fans are saying trade for Zach LaVine. Some fans are saying not to. I don't know. My stance. I have a voice. My stance. Let me see what we have. Let's play what we have. But I would wish that Tibbs would utilize our depth. What would the trade do? What would the trade do us? We need depth. If we want to compete in the East, stop being like Knicks fans. Stop being happy with mediocrity. Stop being happy with creeping. Why are you happy with creeping into the first round, into the 8th seed? You have a win now, coach. F creeping. Why are you happy with creeping into the first round? Why? You want to get there or not? You want to win first? You want to win 4th seed, 5th seed, 6th seed or not? F creeping. Let's win legitimately. Let's be dominant. I don't care for creeping. That's why Knicks fans are the way they are. It's two types of Knicks fans. It's Knicks fans that want to wait and rebuild. Thank you, Almighty. It's Knicks fans that want to rebuild and do it the right way, like how other teams do it. Or you want to do the quick fix and you think that this team can win a championship. If you think this team can win a championship, that's cool. That's fine. I'm with the Knicks.
This team can't win no championship. That's not cool. This team cannot win no championship. You feel me?
No, that's the thing. No, see, I like Jalen Brunson a lot. I have a lot of faith in him. All my faith goes.
Man, we've been talking about Jalen Brunson since last year's trade. You feel me? And he's finally here. So he is that. He is a piece, but he's not the missing piece. He's just a piece.
Right. So the piece would have been Donovan Mitchell. That would have been the piece. However, and nobody in the comments, don't say anything about no, Cully, no. If you're talking to a team for 2 months, if I'm talking to Sub for 2 months, and I want to borrow $200 from Sub, and Sub is like, there's no way in hell I'm giving you $200. If I'm talking to him for 2 months, there's got to be a way I could talk him down to giving me $200. Between June, July, and August, if I can't talk him down to giving me $200 just to buy something, then I have no game. What am I good for? That means I have to give up. I have to give up. What am I talking to him for? He may have if Sub has $200,000, 200 is nothing to him. If I'm talking to him for a summer, why can't I squeeze it out of him? Why can't I finesse Sub? I can't get Sub to feel bad for me in 2 months or in a month. Come on.
Kelly, I ain't got $2, but if I did, I'd give it to you.
So what I'm saying is, stop with the crap about, oh, they wanted the whole team, bro. 2 months. Why are we talking to the Jazz for 2 months?
Right.
Rose, I will be on his phone. I will be on Danny Ainge's phone every day. Look, let me get Donovan for this. I will be trying to sell him for low. I don't care if he gets mad. Okay. Why I'm not giving him up to the Cavs to have a 71-point game.
Right.
Cut the BS. What up, Freezie? Freezie about the transition?
What's up, boss?
What up?
What you mean transition?
There's some crackling in the background.
You got a pack of Skittles.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't Skittles.
You got a pack of Ritz crackers?
No, man. I'm just Cully, man. Every time you talk Donovan Mitchell, bro, I get sad, bro.
But Freezie, let me use you for an example. Freezie, if let me use Freezie. Freezie is a good example. Freezie, if you have $5,000, right? Let's say I needed to get my car fixed, right? And you my friend. You're my friend, but you're also a business partner. So you might put business. Let's say you put business before me, and I'm sitting here like, oh, Freezie, let me borrow $5,000. I'll give it back. And you're like, Cully, me and you don't have no history. We have no history. You might have a little bit, but we don't have a lot. 5,000, that's a lot. There's no way in 2 months, Freezie, I can get you to feel bad for me. I can't get you to feel bad for me, and believe me, in 2 months, Freezie, I'll give you the 5,000 back. Give it to me now, and I'll hit you back in November. This is, mind you, we think about the summer. There's no way, Freezie, I can convince you. There's no way.
Yep. Cully, I'm going to need you to drop me 3 albums Then I'll shoot you that 5 Gs.
But Cully, in our case, in our case, if I have it, then I would gift it. Ain't no borrowing. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in Cully. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In the premise that you're using, like with Danny Ainge and us negotiating, because I know what you're getting at, right? That's why I said I'm sad about it. Bro, how does Leon Rose not take charge and just go get Donovan Mitchell? That's what I think that's what Cully was talking about, because I was listening, right? Yo, how do you just not go get him, Leon Rose? What is your job?
Leon Rose is supposed to be connected to this guy.
Right.
When we hired him during the CC, I don't want to say the word, during the C season, when we hired him, wasn't that the main thing? You're connected to this guy, friendship. And Donovan Mitchell spoke highly of Leon Rose, saying,
yes,
guy, Knicks are in good hands, something along those lines, right? And then here it comes, the season to trade for him. You have 2 years later to trade for him. You can't do it. But you're speaking to this team allegedly. You're speaking to Danny Ainge for 2 months. Everybody's sitting here. Danny Ainge wasn't going to give us this anyway, bro. 2 months. I'm not talking to Freezie. If Freezie can't give me $5 in 2 months, I'm not talking to Freezie no more. We might be boys. If I needed Freezie for an emergency and he can't give me $5, I'm not talking to him till later, till 3 months. So what do you mean? Don't tell me, oh, they wanted the whole team. What is up with it's about negotiating. Don't tell me that what Ainge wanted. I can negotiate with Freezie. Freezie, I'll give you $1 right now. You give me $4. Then in next month, I don't know. I could hustle. I'm not saying I could hustle Freezie, but you get where I'm getting at. We can negotiate. If Freezie got a Snickers bar for $10, I got $2 on me. I can negotiate them. I'll give you 2 right now. I'll give you 2 second-round picks right now. Okay. That's not how trades work. But I'll give you a first-round pick and a second-round pick right now for your Snickers bar. You know what I mean? Freezie I'm okay. It's a high qualified Snickers bar. It's the one you put in the freezer. The ones in the freezer taste better. But come on, I can negotiate. He's great at negotiations, but not basketball. Good guy, wrong job. I like that one, Kova, aka Greeny. Yeah, making trades of light work. Yeah, if you put me as a GM, okay. It's not about Cully. Let me be a GM. I'm making phone calls all day and night. Look, what do you want for Donovan? You can't take this. Oh, I want 5 first-round picks. I'm just speaking hypothetically. I want 5 first-round picks and Mitchell Robinson. Oh, okay. You can't take 4 first-round picks. You can't take 3. Okay, let me give you 3. Let me give you a play. Let me give you quickly. I know guys like quickly. Let me give you quickly. Let me give you 3 first-round picks and quickly. No. Let me get something more. Okay, let me give you Obi. You want Obi? Let me give you Obi and not quickly. Let me give you 3 first-round picks and Obi. How you like that? Oh, you know what? That might work. Okay, deal done. Let's go. Come on, don't tell me there's not a way to do it. Don't tell me
he could have had them all. Take Obi, quickly, Grimes, RJ. You know what I'm saying? Take them all.
Right.
But that's how teams work. Teams trade. You have teams that rebuild. They end up giving up talent, even if it's second option, third option talent. They give up talent for a star, for a veteran star, and they start competing. That's how it gotta go. I'll give you. Okay, you don't want quickly. I'll give up Obi. Okay, take Obi. Let me get Donovan 3. I'll give you 3 picks. We'll be all right. I have money. Don't I still have money? I'll cut somebody else off the roster. Somebody else will get cut, or maybe January 15th will come. I'll trade somebody else. You playing trash? Okay, let me make some phone calls. You're not playing well. What do you want for? Let's see. What do you want for a guy like Cam Reddish? What do you want? Oh, we want we'll give you this. We'll give you trash. I don't want trash. What else you got? Oh, we don't have nothing else. Click. That's it. We're not talking nothing.
Right.
That's it.
Right. You absolutely right, bro. That's the reason why I said I'm sad when you talk about Donovan Mitchell is not because I disagree with what you said. It's because that reliving that same debauchery makes me sad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because of all the things that you said. I'm not saying that you're wrong, because I think you're absolutely right. but replaying it in my mind, man, just makes me frustrated. You feel me?
Yeah, and I remember you wanted him. I remember being in school and you wanted him. You sub. I remember talking about it in my car at the school. I remember Sub was like, I was like, "Yo, we need a wing." Sub was like, "We got Fern Hunt." I was like, "You know what, Sub? You're right." Cam, and I like Cam. I'm like, you know what, Cam, you could go. We got Ferron Hunt. We got athleticism. Let's get Donovan Mitchell. This is in July. You know what I mean? We didn't make the move. It's not about trading. A lot of people are still gun. Let me turn my camera on. I'm sorry. A lot of people are still gun shy because of the Melo trade, which I understand, and I love Melo. However, there's ways around it. I mean, we're not in the front office, but there's ways around trading for a guy like Donovan Mitchell. There's ways around it. Look at the Timberwolves. They traded how many picks for Rudy Gobert, and they're trash.
Four first. Yep.
Look, and they're trash. I see videos. I didn't even watch the videos yet. I see videos every day. Where did the Timberwolves go wrong? They're pissed off about that trade. So I'm not gonna say you see what the problem was in Utah. I don't think Donovan Mitchell was a problem, but I see videos slandering the Jazz. Where did they go wrong? And you know who I see as the thumbnail? Rudy Gobert. I don't see Donovan Mitchell as the thumbnail. Donovan Mitchell is balling. I think he's a guy. He's a guy that gives me Derrick Rose vibes. I'm not saying he'll get injured like him, but he's a guy that his personality. I just want to play ball. Athletic, can play ball. Maybe not the best defender, but he can score. He can score. Can help a team out. He just wants to play ball, and he's a dog. He can get up there, dunk. You know, God forbid he gets hurt, where he's like Derrick Rose and has to play below the rim. But good talent. He just wants to play. You know, just like Derrick Rose just wants to play. No matter what team they're on, he didn't care about where he was going to get traded to. He wanted to be here. This is a guy that wanted to be here. He said, I thought I was going to New York. We couldn't get the deal done. Leon Rose, you're a POS. That's all I can say. You're a POS. That's all I can say. All I can say. We didn't get him. So let's sit here and ride with the team we have now. And let's utilize our depth. Utilize our depth.
I'm with you on that, except for the depth part. Right. And so but here's the thing. I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way. I want you to understand where I'm coming from because I feel you. Right. I just don't think our depth is as good as we thought it was. Right. Like I don't think Hartenstein is as good as we thought he was going to be. You feel me? And I don't think Miles McBride is offering us the depth that we thought we was getting initially. You feel me? Okay. So while I like both players, if we go by your analogy, then I think we have to upgrade the depth. Right? Because what you say can be right and could need improvement at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, if we had Josh Richardson playing in Miles McBride's place, I think we're a better team. But I like Miles McBride long term. I just think he's too young.
Okay, good. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I know Tibbs would use Josh Richardson in the Alec Burks role. He would use Josh Richardson is a younger version of Alec Burks. And Tibbs would grab him and use him in that role. I know that.
And Josh Richardson about what, 6'6", 6'7"?
Yeah. Athlete that could play three positions. Yep. You know,
backcourt. Yeah. Maybe small forwards.
Right. Yeah. Alec Burks, basically. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I understand where you're coming from. I think it's smart that you said that. I just the only part that I see is that where a Knicks fan may be able to poke holes in it is how in the world are we going to depend on Hartenstein and Miles McBride?
How are we going to get rid of them?
No. How are we going to depend on them?
Well, these are not guys you depend on, for the main, what's the word? Sustainably. I don't know. These are
Right.
not guys you depend on big time. These are guys like they're pieces. Like, you know what I mean? Energy guys. And I like Miles McBride. I like iHeart too. These are guys that are, you know, sustainably. I think they're sustainably, but they're not. I don't know. You have to utilize the rest of your depth. Is Jericho Sims playing?
Yes.
So if Sims is playing, I don't know why iHeart is playing. Why you don't use? That's the thing.
And Obi is back.
Obi just came back last night, right?
Yeah. So now Obi will be back tomorrow.
Yeah. So why are you? So that's the thing. So if one is playing, the other. I'm not gonna say the other shouldn't be playing, but you have depth. If one's not playing, that's just my opinion.
Right.
So I mean, that's on Tibbs. That's on. You have to be the coach to figure that out. So I don't know. I like Sims. I like Sims at the 5 or 4. That's just me. I mean, if you want to go small, you have Cam. You have a length. That's up to Tibbs. I don't know. Or you could just play one guy hella minutes. No, man, child. I like iHeart. I'll be honest. I like iHeart. iHeart's not a bad. It's how you use him. The guy can pass. Not the best rebounder, but there's certain things you could use him for on a team. He's not the best guy. I get it, but that's because we're not that good. But you'll see that as the season goes. That's all I can say. He wanted all our future picks and the young players. OG, that dude fresh. I get that. I'm not knocking you for saying that. You're telling me the obvious. If I'm talking to you for 2 months, there's got to be a way I can finesse you. Other than that, why are we talking for 2 months? I'm not going to be at a standstill with you because you want future picks, young players, and Mitch. I have to be able to negotiate with you. If I'm at a standstill with you, it's the convo's over. It's just over. Okay, we're not getting Mitch. That's it. So that's it. The Denver dude, whatever happened to the Denver dude? I can't remember his name. We're not gonna speak his name. Freezie knows. Freezie's boy. What's his name? Okay, yeah, it's over the yeah. We're not gonna speak his name, but yes, he lost. He didn't fool us about him because I never expected a lot from him to begin with. I never expected a lot from the season to begin with. However, I'm rooting in Almighty Finesse gonna say his name like Candyman. He's not a bum. I never expected a lot from him to begin with. Let's not say he's a bum because he'll go to another team, get used the right way, and be good. Let's stop that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use what we can. That's all I can say. Use what we can. Who's the number one option on this team, Freezie? Randle?
Brunson.
Or JB?
Brunson.
Brunson? Okay. So with a guy like Brunson just came from the Western Conference. He just came from the WCF, right?
Yep.
Okay. A guy like him, you might be saying win now. I don't know if he's looking for a rebuild. He's looking to win. Even if you do rebuild, he's looking to win. At this point, there's no way you go from a rebuild to the first round or not making the playoffs. Because East is easier, at least I thought. They took the Warriors the distance. They dethroned the Suns, who made it the year prior. So I don't know. That's true. He is used wrong, but Tibbs used everybody wrong. He does. I can agree with that too, my man Jules. Tibbs used everybody wrong. So it's like all I can say is I'm rooting for this team. I'm not the coach. And that's it. I ain't gonna lie. Who did you want, Almighty? You wanted Shea? Some people wanted Shea. I don't think it would have made a difference.
I'll take Shea.
What you say, Sub?
I'll take Shea.
I'll take Shea, but at this point, we have a point guard situation is taken care of.
Yeah.
So it's like when Shea, it's like Shea might be a little more injury prone than Brunson. Brunson's not really injury prone, but Shea might be. So it's like you might not have Shea like that. I like Shea a lot.
They can play side by side.
Side by side, not with this coach. Yeah, see, like C-Mac just said it. Shea is not a Tibbs player. Exactly. Not with this coach. Not with this coach. You have to be offensively minded to get the most out of them. Like Jalen Brunson is good. Shea is good. You have to be offensively minded to really get the most. You have to put them in a position. Maybe someone like D'Antoni could get a lot out of them, or Kenny maybe Mark Jack. I don't know, but you need defenders with this coach. And Tibbs, I mean, everybody keeps sticking up for Tibbs, saying, "Oh, get him the guys." Listen, teams are smarter. They're not just giving up the guys like that. They want the same guys we do, and they have a better chance at getting them. Accept it. Why the F did you hire this guy? Don't hire a guy that's only going to play guys he wants. Hire somebody that's going to utilize what we have. That's why you need a guy like Kenny a development coach. Forget it. We don't need a coach that, I don't like this guy. I didn't want him from the beginning. Bro, it doesn't work like that. You don't come in like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not the GM. You're a coach. Work with what you have. The Angels, Snake, they said he went and called the Cavs to take a deal. Just to spite the Knicks, he holds out until someone gives in. Okay, well, the Cavs gave in. If we gave in, we would have made the trade too. We didn't give in. Again, that trade went on. 2 weeks is not equivalent to 2 months. So, you know what I'm saying? June, July, August. When the trade finally happened in August, right? We didn't make the trade happen. Leon Rose can't get a deal done. He didn't get DeRozan, who's better than Fournier. Fournier may be a better shooter, but where did that get us? Cut the BS. I don't care about insight. 2 months? Come on. I can negotiate with somebody for 2 months. I'll talk to somebody for 2 months. I'll tell them family problems, everything. I'm going to do what I can to get you to go lower. You know what I'm saying? And I'm genuine. I'm a genuine dude. I'll negotiate the F out of a deal.
So you're saying you're gonna bring your A game to the table to negotiate. That's what the whole time you've been talking. That's all I've been thinking. Like Cully is basically saying he's gonna bring his A game to the table.
If I'm Leon Rose, yes.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But you were saying it based on being Leon Rose. Yeah. So I get what you're saying. Right? But Leon Rose didn't do that, and I don't have faith. The Donovan Mitchell thing has me put to the side, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but you see
that's what I'm saying though. Like, why, if he can't do it with Donovan Mitchell, it makes you think he's gonna do it with Zach LaVine?
That's what I'm saying.
Anybody else? What I'm saying?
Cheaper. However, I still
don't
no, but still sub. I still don't think he could do it, regardless if he's cheaper or not. I still don't think he could do it. He made little moves, like the Derrick Rose move was cool.
That was easy. That was Dennis Smith Jr. Who wouldn't have did that deal?
It was easy because Derrick Rose is older. It's easier to trade for an older guy.
And Detroit was tanking.
Yeah, Detroit. Look at them now. Detroit still tanking.
Yeah.
Later. And where are we? We're a couple games ahead of them.
Yeah. Hey man, y'all, I gotta get out of here, man. You gonna rock for a little bit?
No, I'm already.
Yeah,
I'm already in my kitchen. So I got.
Yeah, man.
I'm making my pot of coffee for tomorrow morning.
Yeah, man.
Stop leaving us.
Yeah, man. Hey, Cully, man, it was good seeing you, boss.
Yeah, likewise, man.
Good seeing both y'all, man.
Cully coming here with all that energy, bro. I wish I'd had this energy like at 4:00. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so I'm gonna get out of here, man. So I can get ready for this day, for later on today, man. Got a bunch of stuff, man. I want to do, man. But thank y'all, man, for rocking, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. It was good to see y'all. I can't believe it's been 20 days since I've seen both of y'all on the screen together. You know what I'm saying?
Has it been?
Yeah. Because remember the last time we pieced out, we was like, yo, we're going on vacation for 2 weeks.
The 14th. It might have been like the 14th. Yeah, it might have been like the middle of December. Yeah.
Yeah. Because remember we was talking about next week we're gonna be on vacation, and so then when you count them 2 weeks plus that time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a long time. Yeah. Whatever the number of days is, it's been too long.
A lot has happened. I'm sad, but yes.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thank y'all for watching and rocking with us.
We back.
We'll holler at y'all, man.
All right, y'all. Man.
All right, peace, y'all.
Peace.